Hey Sugar Snaps, welcome to the Textile Indie YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and here on Textile Indie, I share tutorials and inspiration in fiber and textile crafts, including basket weaving. Today I have a special request from Samantha at Couturious on Instagram, and she was asking if there's an alternative way to finish off the rim of a basket other than my typical lashed rim with a finished edge. And there is. So I wanted to show you on two different styles of baskets how to do that alternate edge. This is going to be sort of a scalloped edge finish, and I want to show it to you on this lampshade basket with the round reed, and as well as this little basket that has 1/2 inch wide flat reed, because the size of reed is going to change the look of your finish, but it is an option if you're finishing either of these styles of baskets. So thanks, Samantha, for this question. Let's dive in and go over how to do this technique. I'll show you on this one because this is going to fold over a little bit more smoothly and nicely because the reed is a lot finer. So you're going to start away from any joints or any ends of your weaving. So I'll rotate it around over here, and I'm going to take one of the stakes. This is all very damp so that it doesn't crack or break on me. I'm going to fold it over the following stake and then tuck it under the next stake. So this is first stake is the one I'm folding. The second stake I go over, third stake I go under, and then I tuck it inside the basket like so. So it's over one, under one, tucked in the basket. Then the following one is going to go over one, under this guy, into the basket, and you can see that scalloped edge forming. Over one, under one, over one, under one, over one, under one. And when you do this all the way around the basket, you get that nice scalloped edge that you're seeing here. Later on, you can go in and trim down the tails. I'll show you how to do that once I've made it all the way around here. And then when you get to these last two, you'll be going over one and under one. So you need to lift up this one under here and tuck it into that space. And then you would be going over one and you can tuck it into this following space as well. So you continue that edge like so. So there is my edge. I still have some ends poking out. So now I'll come in and start cleaning up my tails by trimming it just beyond the stake that it's laying behind. So I'm over this one, I went under this one, so I'm going to cut that there. Cut this here, and this will just trim it up, clean it up a little bit so you don't have long tails sticking out. So this finish can be done on any basket that has round reed as your stakes. This is actually going to be a lampshade, so while typically a basket would look like this will be hanging like so. And the weave structure may look a little bit confusing when you're trying to apply this technique to your basket, but if you can look beyond the open weave shape and think about just the over one, behind one, and then trim, then you'll be able to finish that edge with a scallop. Now I'll show you the same technique on this basket with the 1/2 inch wide. We're going to make sure that it's completely damp because we're going to be manipulating the stakes quite a bit and we don't want them to crack. So you'll come in and you're going to fold this out towards you and create kind of a crease in that reed and go over one and then under the following. And then behind that, you'll create another crease over one, behind one, and angle it down. Over one, behind one, fold it down, over one, behind one, and you can see because I have the 1/2 inch wide reed, my edge is a lot taller. You can angle this down nice and tight and smash these close together, but I'm still folding this out, so towards the basket and then out towards me, angling it down over one and then behind one, tucking that into the basket. And I'm getting the angle to match up with that previous stake there. Over one, under one, fold it out, over one, under one. You can see from the top, you get a little bit of a bubbly, interesting edge. Sometimes the reed will crack on you a little bit or split as you fold it. If you work gently, you can avoid it cracking completely, and a little bit of splitting is okay. It's not going to ruin the reed. It just means that it's a really thick piece of reed. And then when you get to that last one, you can lift out that first guy just a little bit, fold it back, go over, and then tuck the end into this space here, like so, and then you can crease both of them down. And that is your scalloped edge. You can come in and trim down the tails a little bit so that you just have enough to overlap the stake that they're tucked behind. If you trim too much, it will slide out and it won't hold secure. So just trim a little bit down so that it still has a little bit of a tail to hold it in place. Once this is completely dry, the rim will stay put. You can come in and sort of tuck these in behind the weavers using a straight tip packer or a screwdriver tool, or you can allow the basket to completely dry, and once the reed's dry, it's not going to shift. It will have dried in the crease shape and that won't come out. Unless you use it really heavily or rub against it, put some stuff in there that's going to catch on the reed, that will start to wear and tear on the basket. Well, Sugar Snaps, that's a quick tutorial on how to do a scalloped edge on a basket with wide reed and one with round reed. I hope you find great ways to incorporate this type of rim into your basket. It saves on different types of reed. You don't have to use a lot of different types because your stakes are already there. So if you're trying to find something simple to add to the top of your basket, this is a good option. Like this video because it helps support my channel, and I really appreciate it when you do that. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope you have a great time weaving. Thanks for the question, Samantha. Until next time, bye.